What's going on, guys? Skylord Studios 005 back here again. And today we're going to be doing a review of the UX10 customized set. Yeah, so we're going to go over some of the spare parts first. So, most of the spare parts are actually assigned to combo. There are 3 bits that aren't, which are Metal Needle, Rush, and Point, which are all, except for Metal Needle, pretty solid to have reprints of. This Metal Needle is going to go on my Shinobi Shadow because it is flattened, basically. It's metal flat, so it's nice to have that to back up. Another thing is a blue Hell's Hammer is included that doesn't have parts assigned to it, which it's nice that we're getting Hell's Hammer. I do believe as though they patched the left spin thing. I was able to pull it off once, and like you have to line it up perfectly. So if you do it correctly, it still can. However, it's like a specific prong has to go to a specific hook, and that's how you get it to do it. But it's far more difficult now, and it doesn't feel as natural, so consider it basically patched from the original Hell's Hammer, whereas the original one basically just on any other prongs. So yeah. But next up is the actual bays. So first off, we have Terra Swing, which is TT's version of Talon Terra, which I've noticed this is the second time they're doing a Hasbro reprint, or the third time technically, with Shinobi Shadow. Along with 770, or not, Shinobi Shadow, not Shinobi Shadow, Knife Shinobi, sorry guys, it's been a long day. Knife Shinobi, Bear Scratch, and now Talon Terra. So, yeah. But this comes on 770 ball. Again, new ratchet, 770. Super nice to have. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the color scheme on this one. But both variants of Talon Terra do come on ball. So, I do like this one better. But, yeah. This one's missing it because I was using it in a combo. But yeah, I do like the combo of this one better. But next up, we're going to discuss the big thing in the set that everybody's talking about, which is Tyranno Beat 160 RA. The big thing everybody's talking about is RA, which honestly, I don't really care about. Rubber, I don't think can work in X, unless it's like a defense type. So it's a really soft rubber, guys. One of my friends suggested I put it in the fridge to make it harder. It does have like that weird thing that Whale Wave has, where it's like that guard to get it to get onto the X rail. Reprint of 160 is nice, and there's this really, really good looking red Tyranno Beat, and it's probably my favorite recolor we've gotten from X. But yeah, that's the other combo that's assigned. And then finally, we do have the main bay of the set and the selling factor, which is Nightmail. Nightmail is the UX Knight, which honestly, I didn't think they were going to do that. We had Wizard Rod, or I thought Shinobi Shadow was going to be it. But we have 3 new parts here. All the parts are new. So we're going to go over from bit to ratchet to layer. So this is BS, or bound/bounce spike. Now, they say it doesn't have a spring in it, but whenever you're pushing down on it, it feels like it does. Like you can push on it and it like springs back out. So I don't know. This is a new ratchet called 385. It's more rounded off than the other 3-sided ratchets, and it is an 85 height, which is now the tallest height we can get. And then also has like a weird locking mechanism where it's like, I think the gimmick was that, oh, no matter what, it has high burst resistance, which from videos I've seen, that is not the case, guys. But you know what? It is a nice new ratchet. They could have just reprinted 360 and called it a day. But they're doing something original. But as you can see, when it's fully put together, this thing kind of springs back out. And then there's the Nightmail blade, which has 3 metal balls in it that go up and down, which I think have to do with centralized gravity. And also has a really good shape for counterattack. I think this is supposed to be based off a dumpling from like the anime. But yeah, really like the knight motif there. Let me find my knight shield and knight lance, and I can show you guys all the knights together. So we went from Night Shield, which is like a super circular original defense type, to Night Lance, which is a super jagged aggro defense type, to Night Mail, which is somewhere in between. So all the knights together, pretty cool looking. We went from 380, 480 to 385. So yeah, we went from we went from needle to high needle to bounce spike. So yeah. Let me get a test spin of this. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Again, pretty good defense. Trying to see if like, okay, so the spring kind of does work where it like pushes down and then bounces away from it. So let's see it versus Shinobi Shadow. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Two UX defense types. We're only going to do this once because Shinobi Shadow has Metal Needle on it, which is known for breaking stadiums, so... Ooh, it's a close one. It's about we're not going to redo it. Let me see, what else can it face? Probably going to have it actually face Wizard Rod. The 2 multi-UX bays. So, or multis 2 UX bays. 3, 2, 1. I feel like Bounce Spike's going to be able to do some pretty cool X dashes. You can kind of see the spring counterattack. It's actually really cool. I think this is what I'd call a fun bay, or what I'd put in the fun bay category, where it's not going to be too comp, but it's just going to be a fun release, akin to Crimson Garuda, Phoenix Rudder, Hell's Hammer. Those are all like fun releases per se. So it does burst it, so that is 2 points to Nightmail. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Let's try tilting. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Also, my box came like really messed up out of the box, or like it was like all folded in and stuff. So I don't know if everybody else's came like that, but I don't know. It's kind of going in for some good counterattacks, destabilizing Wizard. It's using its spring to bounce back up into place. So this is a gimmick that, like, in Burst would have never really worked, nor Metal Fight, but I think in X it actually has a shot at working. And there goes Wizard Rod. 3-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Like I said, great spring counterattack, and that causes Wizard Rod to burst. Now, I am going to do a test spin of the red Tyranno beat on Rubber Excel. 3, 2, 1, shoot. As you can see, it's really extreme, really quick, but has really bad stamina. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Let's test it against something like Hell's Hammer. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh my. Yeah, it extreme dashed itself into a burst. Alright, so let's redo that one. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1. And that is 2 points for Tyranno beat. Honestly, this could probably be ran at a tournament as like a comp attack type. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. One of my friends is going to try out Buster on Rubber Excel, and he says it's going to be pretty good. And I actually do see it now. At first I didn't see it, I'm like, eh. But Hammer takes it, so it's 2-1. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1. Own finish, 1 point. 3-1. But yeah, no, this is like an extremely soft rubber, guys. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1. That's 3 now, because you only do an own finish once. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. So let's see who's going to take it. And I don't really want to mess up the Tyranno beat, so this is going to be the only battle we do with it. Just because it looks so good. But yeah, no, that's Hell's Hammer. So that was my testing with the red Tyranno beat. Now let me do a testing against... who do I want to test with Talonterra? We'll do Hell's Hammer again with Talonterra. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Ooh. And that is Hell's Hammer. I'm probably just going to end it there because I don't really want to do more testings with Talonterra because we've already seen it. 770 is okay for a height, I think. It's going to be an okay alt for something. What I really want to keep battling with is Night Mail. Because that's like the main gimmick of the set, so. Let's do Night Mail v Grandbuster. 3, 2, 1. 3 points. Drambuster. Also, the Korokoro releases in like 2 days, guys, so it's kind of insane. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Also, with this releasing now, I might make an update video of like the very first starters versus their UX counterparts, like comparing them to the UX counterparts. So that is Night Mail, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There's the spring high. The Drambuster just takes it, so yeah. What's up next? Do I want to do it? Let's do it versus what's it called? Saber. Let's do it against Samurai Saber because I think they might do that. In the anime, I think it'd be cool if they did. Three, two, 1. That is Night Mail. I think I'm not really gonna keep track anymore because I am kind of tired, guys. That's Saber. Let's do it against Garuda's probably its final battle because it is getting late, guys. And I still have homework to do. But yeah. Yeah, let's do it against Garuda. Just to see, can the height change compared to the Night Mail? Counter attacks. That is without doubt, a burst priority, guys. So that is 2 points to Night Mail. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. And that is 4 sweep for Night Mail. So what are my thoughts on this set and Night Mail as a whole? Honestly, like I said, I don't think Nightmail is going to be 2-2 comp. I think it's going to be a fun release. I don't think it's going to be a comp release, guys. However, just because it's not comp doesn't mean other stuff in the set isn't comp. If you are a new Beyblader and this is like your intro to X and you don't know what to get this set, guys, because you get a great attack stock out of the box. You get Tyranno Beat, 160 Rubber Excel. Great starter for an attack type. You get really good parts like Rush. If you want to throw Hell's Hammer on Rush, like Hell's Hammer 770 Rush, or Nightmail on Point. You get a lot of solid release stuff here, guys. So I would honestly highly recommend this set for any new bladers. Also, if anyone wants to get Nightmail as like the whole, like, oh, I want to get it to have one of every bit. A lot of people really like Rubber Excel. I think I've made my stance on this clear. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think Rubber can work in X, but we'll have to see. But yeah, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. In a couple days, I should be back here to give my thoughts on the December releases. But honestly, Nightmail originally was my least favorite release of November. It's starting to shape up to be my favorite, actually, guys. Because out of the 3 new bays, at first I didn't like Nightmail too much. I thought it was going to be Saber, then Garuda. Honestly, Garuda, like, it's fun to have, and all the bays are really fun to play with and, like, have. I think Nightmail might be my favorite now because I just like the springiness of it, and I like the shape of it. However, Samurai Saber is, like, really close behind it. And Garuda's just okay, I guess. Like, Transpoint's still fun to use. And the Garuda Blade can probably work for some attack stuff, but I think Nightmail is really solid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.